Welcome to the Daily Show with Alice and Mary. Today we're going to discuss our lives in 19th century Victorian Britain. I'm Alice.
And I'm Mary.
Today's topics includes how the lives will change when Queen Victoria became, well, queen, crazy things people did, and the latest rumors and gossip.
Indeed, after Queen Victoria ascended to the throne in 1837, the Industrial Revolution was changing the lives of many people in Great Britain.
In fact, by the end of 1800, almost 80% of England's population lived in the cities, and with machines doing most of the work now, people went on vacation. Or we call it holiday, but you guys call it vacation. Railroads made this very easy.
Also, a new novel is coming out, as Victorians love to spend our free time reading. We read works of Charles Dickens.
The Victorian upper class have a unique way of entertaining themselves. Vignettes. It's where family and friends pose for each other and just take pictures and have fun. Just imagine your dad as a wood nymph or your mother as a creepy clown. Oh, besides that, some new medical advancements have been made.
Boiling or the use of hot water was found to help clean off medical instruments before using them in a procedure.
Boiling also helps to reduce the amount of bacteria in water. People often drink sewage water, then later develop cholera. When people boil water before drinking, using their heads for once, the amount of people getting cholera dropped dramatically. Of course, I have never, ever drank the sewage water.
Besides that, rural life is something of a spectacle. People still lived rurally and made a life of it.
Rural Victorians are mostly concerned with cooking, cleaning, clothes making, and tending to the children. It was required that children have some basic education by 1880.
Similar to rural living, the government established poorhouses. They put the poor and ill, mentally handicapped, there to live, and they often died, bodies just being disposed of with haste. And now on to a deeper topic, death.
Death. It's always coming, but you can't stop it. We in the Victorian era take death very dramatically. We could mourn for years depending on who died.
Funerals were made as something of a spectacle. They were very flamboyant, and men and women often wore dramatic black attire.
Want to know what we do with the dead? We have a thing called memento mori, which is Latin for remember you shall die, where we dress up our beloved ones that died and just pose with them while they're dead and take a picture so we never forget them. Sometimes that's the only photo we're ever in.
On the creepier side, we have things called freak show exhibitions where we feature people with irregular sexual characteristics. Isn't that just lovely?
Oh my god! Breaking news! Jack the Ripper strikes again! Right out of Whitechapel! He's just one of the most terrifying beings that lurk the streets right now. He slits the throats of prostitutes, bring their insides out, and take the organ he wants.
Jack the Ripper is one of the most notorious killers ever discovered, getting his name from a letter allegedly sent by the killer to the police. It is alleged that he's killed 11 prostitutes so far near Whitechapel, London.
Peace supers. Heavy fog so thick you can barely see in front of you. Help Jack the Ripper with his lurking good murder. Keep a lookout for this man.
Okay, enough of that. Can we talk about something?
How about food?
Ah, yes. Us Victorians love food.
Yup, it's true. We eat every part of an animal. No food shall go to waste.
My personal favorite is beef brains, but the closest ethnic cuisine for brain is in France.
Oh, that's good and all, but my favorite is turtle soup. The creamy scrunchiness of the fat makes food, soup, everything more delicious to eat. Oh, Mary, what else? Schooling!
Schooling during this age is still considered only for the privileged boys. Public schools were a grim place with often mean teachers who beat you with canes. And if you were a slow learner, you'd have to be wearing a dunce cap.
These schools often teach arithmetic, writing, and reading. Religion is introduced as a way to teach children how to read. To convey these topics, teachers used counting tools such as abacus, slates, and chalkboards. These schools commonly range from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. In some places, you may see occasional needlework, carpentry, and drawing classes.
Speaking of drawing classes, let us talk about art. Vibrant colors were represented for high English society. Queen Victoria's expansion of prosperity and elegance. This era was a return of classic realism.
Now that you mention elegance, Victorians are masters of the art of etiquette. Ladies wear puff sleeves, simple dress with flower trimmings, corsets, and petticoats. In the middle of the era, low neckline dresses with a flat front and extended back, and bustles were used to hold up the back of the woman's skirt. Toward the end, women wear high-collared dresses, stiff bodices, and wrap skirts. Of course, that's not in yet, of course.
As for men, they often wore waistcoats, top hats, and petticoats and long shirts, and striped trousers. They often carried pocket watches along with walking sticks.
As for children, wealthy children often were cared by nannies. If you were poor, then the child had to work. So sorry.
Well, this is for the Daily Show with Alice and Mary.
I'm Alice.
And I'm Mary.
Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.